to let go. I'ma take a break, I just need to lay low. Niggas still afloat, he a hoe. Thought I wouldn't know, you just said the same shit that nigga said. Fucking on the ledge, I ain't about to let go. I'ma take a break, I just need to lay low. Niggas still afloat, he a hoe. Thought I wouldn't know, you just said the same shit that nigga said. Who walk in my shoes? You don't have the heart to do what I do. I'ma get this money, go and play my shit on Tidal. There's people out here judging niggas strictly by their IQ. But if it's high, they gon' find something else to spite you.
Yeah, we will start in a moment. Just seeing if anybody trickles in. Shout out to everybody that may be catching this on the replay, or if you do come in shortly into the live. Of course, I'm holding out speaking, so give me about 10 minutes, I'll be back. Oh, somebody just came in. Is that Christoph? I'm just waiting just to see if anybody wants to catch the stream real time, so just give me a moment before we start. Thank you very much for being here. Crazy, right? Unbelievable. You know it's about to go down. We've got a few things to get to. We've got 3 things to get through. We've got some videos to watch as well from some other, creators within the community. Short couple of videos via Zach, only about 2-3 minutes long. We're going to watch clippings from the news. Just before starting this stream, coming to the news just now, we've got Damayola Taylor's dad just died, right? I just quickly did a decode 5 minutes before going live. You don't want to miss that. Wow. Watch when you see the numbers again. Regardless if we're looking at, this type of situation, what we're going to start off with, of course, ISIS, of course, in Russia. And again, I'm going to show you again, wow, look at the organic side as well. If that be the case, because obviously we know there's an organic side. We broke that down many a times with personal testimonies. But yeah, just give me a moment. We're not going to be too long here. I'ma get this money, go and play my shit on Tidal. There's people out here judging niggas strictly by their IQ. Today's stream is just another. Like what's up? I roll up, something fuck. I understand something playing right the motherfucking butt. I'm out my mind, can't you tell? I don't know nobody else. And just quickly, this one of course is via myself, yours truly. Remix of a track called Lay Low via DJ Grumble. If you want to find that original track, this is just the enhanced remix via myself, Audio Oracle. Oh, you need to hear the new one. Oof, it is sexy. You might get it later today or tomorrow. Who's that in the chat? Who's that in the chat? Oh, we've got 3 in the building. All right, we're gonna start.
That's why I stay low. Nigga always lay low. That's why I stay low. Nigga always lay low. Shout out to Rob Rack in the chat. Are you from the UK, Rob Rack? So, can't remember if you answered me the last time. I'm sure it was you, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not, don't worry about it. Oh, we have 3 in the room. They left. They'll probably come back in a minute when I start. That's why I stay low. A nigga always lay low. That's why I stay low. A nigga always lay low. That's why I stay low. A nigga always lay low. That's why I stay low. A nigga always lay low. about to do what I do. I'ma get this money, go and play my shit on Tidal. There's people out here judging niggas strictly by their IQ. But if it's high, they gon' find something else to spite you. On the ledge, I ain't about to let go. I'ma take a break, I just need to lay low. Nigga spillin' flows, he a hoe. You thought I wouldn't know, you just said the same shit that nigga said before. I'm on the ledge, I ain't about to let go. I'ma take a break, I just need to lay low. Nigga spillin' flows, he a hoe. You thought I wouldn't know, you just said the same shit that nigga said before. I pull up, like what's up, I roll up, something fuck. I need 10s, I'm just playing right the motherfucking buck. I'm out my mind, can't you tell? I don't know nobody else, and my mood is everywhere. I've been biting on my nails, the habit, I should trash it, I don't know nobody else. You can buy expensive habits, but you insecure as hell. I'm the same damn way, even more so. I've been taking blows to the torso. Lucky Mike Tyson ain't throw those. I could paint a picture like a photo. I forego the fake shit, but fake niggas want more of those. That's why I stay low, but nigga always lay low. That's why I stay low, but nigga always lay low. Bitch.
Alright, just one more quickly for myself. I'm not going to play all of it, just a tiny bit. I might play it at the end. I've played it before. The Medium. I'm going to quickly touch this rhythm. Then we're going to jump into it again. We've got things to watch, react to, and of course, you know, we're going to get into the decode as we do. Did I not say to look out for yesterday 2 days ago? I did say that, right? And to be fair, we've been saying it for 10 years to look out for specific days that they always are going to do something on. But we're going to get to that. So just hold tight, yeah? And yeah, once again, this one by myself. Track entitled The Medium.
We hypersexualize the night, get up high and hide the intent in the BPM is the medium. Music is well kept, we medicate our kids, these rappers become the cell reps. We hypersexualize the night, get them high and hide the intent in the BPM is the medium.
And once again, we are going to be starting in a moment. You don't want to miss today's show because it's just another powerful one.
We hypersexualize the night, get them high and hide the intent in the BPM is the medium. Music is well kept, we medicate our ears, these rappers become the cell reps. We hypersexualize the naive, get them high and hide the intent in the music is well kept. We medicate our ears. These rappers become the sale reps. We hypersexualize the naive, get them high and hide the intent in the beat. Music is well kept. We medicate our ears. These rappers become the sale reps. We hypersexualize the naive, get them high and hide the intent in the beat.
Right, it's that time. Let's do it. Right, roll the thing. We could do the old Saturday-Swoop-In. There's the thing. Let me roll it. Bam.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
I'm not sure how that rolled for you, but for me, that was just stuttery. It wasn't sexy, so I'm going to roll that one more time. All right, Ords, roll the thing.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
All right, that was a morsel better. It still froze on my end. I don't know if that was all dreamy and you know, smooth for you guys, but for me it was pretty shit. Right, so let's continue with this. So as I said the other day, look out for yesterday. Yeah, why did I say look out for yesterday? Do you know what, I'm just gonna wait until, you know what, let's just play some of these videos we got first. We'll talk with them, and then, you know, when I get to the decode, which will be coming up, then I'll go into that little bit of a spill. But yeah, let's quickly play this first video we got. We'll come back to my decode in a moment. Remember, we're going to be looking at Damiola Taylor. If you remember the stabbing about in 2000, remember Daniola Taylor? His dad just died today. Yeah, so you don't want to miss what I got with that one. So let me, you know, remove that one. Right, we're going to watch the news. Fair use, YouTube. I'll come with your bollocks. Oh, hate speech. Sometimes I don't even speak in some videos and they call it hate speech and take off the video. It's like, what the fuck is going on? What? I didn't even speak. How does it deem as fucking hate speech? Like, how do you do that? Right, is this thing playing? Oh, do you know what? Let me pull it up again. Remove from the studio. Sorry guys, give me one moment. Hopefully the stream does go as smooth as eggs. If it doesn't, I tried. All right. So we'll quickly watch. Do you know what? We'll watch this news clip, but we're gonna quickly segue around as well once I start the slides, because I do want to quickly show a video of Kate Middleton, Catherine Middleton. So we want to watch those quick videos, 3 minutes each, 2 minutes, I think 2 minutes, 1 3 minutes. Either way, it's not long. But anyway, we'll start off with, you know, the news for, you know, what happened in Russia, and then, you know, we're just gonna take that home nicely as well. So we'll segue back off Zach's video, because I've got a video with that when Zach's talking about it quickly as well. Of course, it's about other videos since more lengthy, but anywho, let's bring this video. So there, whoever you are, wherever you may be, much love to you and yours. Hope you're doing well. And as I say, I'd rather
40 people are dead.
Excuse me, yeah, I'd rather know and not need than need and not know. So my point is, I'd rather be able to be tactful and know this type of very simple knowledge. If you learn the script code, you too will be able to see around corners. And if you're not seeing around corners, you will know why the news is literally, you know, 80-90% of the news. You will know why you got that news on that day, whether it's tills not working at Sainsbury's or a power cut, as I broke down what they may do concerning that type of stuff. You don't want to miss that. What was the video I did? what was the name of the video? I can't remember. One of my last streams. My last stream. So anyway, check that out. Right, let's let this roll. I'm sorry if it's
And over
choppy.
100 injured after heavily armed gunmen burst into a packed theatre near Moscow and opened fire. Now, it happened at the Crocus concert hall, part of which is in flames after explosives were detonated. Steve Rosenberg, our Russia editor, has the very latest from Moscow, and there are some upsetting scenes in his report.
A Russian concert hall under attack. Gunmen had stormed the venue near Moscow, the Crocus City Hall. They went on the rampage, shooting their way through the building.
And just for the record, guys, I haven't watched this yet. I just quickly downloaded, you know, quick video to go with Zach's video. So as I say, I have not watched this yet.
And into the auditorium. There was supposed to be a rock concert here. Instead, this. The attackers walked through the stalls, firing indiscriminately.
Wow.
Dozens of people are reported to have been killed. They've set the hall on fire. The hall's on fire, he says, as more shots ring out. Then the rush to escape.
I will just to quickly cut this, I will look at the a little bit more of the concert hall, unless anybody else in the community, of course, have done that, and of course I'll highlight that if they find something, you know, that I haven't found, or if I haven't even got around to doing it, and obviously somebody, you know, does XYZ, of course, you know, always look out on the community hall tab, and or I may mirror a video or just go live, you know, if they, you know, if they put it up as a video, or pending, because sometimes they might just do a wall post anyway. We'll see. So it might be me going live again, or I might just do a normal wall post with it. So, you know, just be on the lookout for that type of stuff. This is crazy.
There's panic, she says, as the crowds fled from the auditorium and tried to get out. Soon, the whole building was ablaze. The mayor of Moscow said...
I wonder what else is with this building then, if there's a bit more history with it as well, do you know what I mean? As I said, we may look into that.
It was a terrible tragedy. The Russian Foreign Ministry called it a bloody terrorist attack.
Yeah, no shit.
I saw how the terrorists came in.
Oh yeah, no shit.
And started shooting everyone, he says. We were led to an exit, but it was locked. We ran around looking for a way out. In the end, we went into the basement and waited for the emergency services. Police and Russian special forces rushed to the scene. Some of the attackers are reported to have escaped.
And just quickly, this one seems so far a little bit more, it seems more real than some of the other ones, unless we start seeing some really sketchy after the fact people talking on the news, doing like a whirl of duper's delight and other stuff that might come up, you know what I mean? Like with some of the other ones. But as I say, it's not always the case, you know? You know, they treat us very expendable. You know, there's always another one, you know, to get on that rat racing treadmill and, you know, help their, you know, whatever their wealth is, you know what I mean? And all that type of stuff, you know? So, but don't ever forget, they need us, yeah? But anyway, let's keep going. I don't want to talk too much, but I do want to chop it up slightly sometimes, Carl, you get me? YouTube and all. Copyright or some shit.
To find them.
Fair use, motherfucker.
The US Embassy here issued a warning that extremists plan to target large gatherings in Moscow, including concerts, within 48 hours. It's not...
Okay, yeah. Where did that intelligence come from? Or you just insulted our intelligence? As I can easily say, or I've said before, especially recently, funny they can find, you know, county lines, gangs, the local weed man, or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying police don't do their job, you know, in you know, situations, but my point is, you mean to tell me these people have names and addresses? You know, Bill Gates should be a fugitive right now. You shouldn't be at home chilling. Like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? And as I say, if I forecast without, I didn't know your intel, you know what I mean, with what they just said, I didn't know nothing about that. So I'm not all in the news like that. I just quickly look in, do the numbers, highlight point with my read, boom, 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 and done. You know what I mean? But as I say, like, don't fucking take man for you idiot in that sense. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck is this bullshit? You know? Whether it's Christmas, oh, you know, you got to be careful Christmas shopping because, you know, MI5's just, you know, putting out some information, or CIA or whoever in America or wherever in the world, you know. It's like, come on, man. How do people just buy this shit all the time? or just because they don't even know that they're buying it. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, they're just, you know, Zombieland variants for fuck's sake.
Clear whether there's any connection between that alert and this attack.
The images are just horrible.
Because quickly again, I put out a video 2 days ago, and as I say, the community, the Gematria community, excuse me, they've been putting this information out for 10 years. So my point is, this day's been forecast how many times over? Because they always do something on these type of days, and especially because again, it's Skull and Bones number from Yale University America, the Secret Society. What's their number? 322 or 223. I mean, come on, man. And Friday equals 63, like terrorism and Jesuit order. You know what I mean? So that's why a couple of days ago I said, "Oh, conditions are right for Friday." You know, call me the Gematria meteorologist. You know what I mean? We're forecasting the weather and shit. You know, again, excuse me. Last thing, again, I've said it before, but last thing, 2 seconds, because somebody new might be watching again. There's nothing wrong with mapping the stars, yeah, or mapping the weather, or mapping how have I said it before? Just how the days are, you know what I mean? How things are coming in, when they come in on the orbit, how it's the cyclic fashion, you know what I mean? And how the days are polarized, and when you know, understand frequency vibration, and then this number system and the script code, you say, oh, look how they play God over people so easily, you know? But anywho, I digress.
It's hard to watch, and our thoughts obviously are going to be with the victims of this terrible, terrible shooting attack.
Who were the attackers? There's been no confirmation on their identities from the Russian authorities. But late tonight, Islamic State claimed responsibility for the attack. The scale of destruction and loss of life is becoming clear after an assault on civilians that has shocked Russia.
Shock, the operative word, Steve. Any word tonight on the whereabouts of the attackers? Did they get away?
Well, the latest information we have is they did get away, possibly in a white car, so the search is on to find them. Who were they? Ukraine has said it had nothing to do with this attack. And as I mentioned in that report a short while ago, there were reports that Islamic State had claimed responsibility for the attack. On the concert hall. The Russian authorities have yet to comment on that. Vladimir Putin has made no public comment on what happened at the Crocus City concert hall, but we're told he's been kept up to date with events.
Did they get away?
Well, the latest information we have is they did get away, possibly in a white car, so the search is on to find them. Who were they? Ukraine has said it had nothing to do with this attack. And as I mentioned in that report a short while ago, there were reports that Islamic State had claimed responsibility for the...
Fuck, my mouth is, excuse me, my mic was off. I'm not sure if it was playing smooth for you guys. The picture stopped moving for me, so I'm just trying to jog it around on the scan bit just to snap it out of it.
Claimed responsibility for the attack on the concert hall. The Russian authorities have yet to comment on that. Vladimir Putin has made no public comment on what happened at the Crocus City concert hall, but we're told he's been kept up to date with events there. Meanwhile, security has been stepped up here in the Russian capital at key installations. So, for example, at airports, at railway stations. Of course, questions...
The usual bollocks, you know what I mean? Just more fair, more, you know what I mean? And them times, I them the one them with them one another. I do it all. I go straight on all them fuckery. You get me? These people, like the gaslight media. I mean, it's just this shit is wild. What I mean, it's wild, you know. Man, come on, man. Come on, lemmings. But the thing is, they're never gonna wake up. There's only ever gonna be a few that may slightly, yeah, and then you're gonna get the ones even fewer like myself in my type of tribe. Anywho, let's keep it moving. Yeah, yeah.
Are already being asked, Clive, how was it possible for armed men to get into a very prominent concert venue where there were potentially thousands of people attending this concert and carry out such a bloody attack, especially since earlier this month.
They got the 112. Isn't it not Catholicism? Is that I don't know if that's the emergency number out there. I don't know. But I know the mathematics, Catholicism, and then apparently they operate in 112 countries. Interesting.
US diplomats had warned that some kind of attack on a public...
And quickly, wasn't it the Adam Lanza situation and he weighed 110 pounds? And then he's born on the 112th day of the year as well in April. Something like that with Adam Lanza. And then one of the American school shootings in the last couple of years, there was something, was it one of the phone calls in a specific room? It was a 112, something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, as I say, it's not unusual for celebs to cover up a single eye. It's not unusual for close friends and family to die. Let's keep it moving. I was about to bring Carlton in and play the tune, but I'll save it for later. You know, I got that on standby already. Let me check the chat.
Gathering in Moscow, possibly a concert, was imminent. Now, the Americans were talking about an attack within 48 hours. It didn't happen. But of course, what we've seen tonight in Moscow was a terrible attack. At least dozens of people killed, and an attack which has shocked this whole country.
Yeah, Steve, briefly, you mentioned Islamic State claiming...
I ain't shocked.
...responsibility. Is that a shock or surprise, potentially, to people where you are?
Well, there were suggestions that an IS attack was possible here, so perhaps it won't come as so much of a shock. But as I say...
Sorry, it's gone frozen again. Fucking player, man. But you know, he's just doing that same old spiel, you know what I mean?
Was possible here, so perhaps it won't come as so much of a shock. But as I say, the search continues for the attackers, and perhaps we'll have more information on this tomorrow.
Sure.
Oh,
okay.
all right.
The live shot there, the scene outside that concert hall, security, of course, incredibly stepped up. Thanks, Steve. Steve Rosenberg there in Moscow. Let's get reaction from Washington with Sarah Smith, our North America editor, who is there. And from Kiev, Sarah Rainsford, our Eastern Europe correspondent, is there.
Oh, let's hear from Sarah. Let's see what Sarah's saying. Come, Sarah.
To Sarah, first of all, what are the White House saying about all this?
Well, here, U.S. officials are saying that America does have intelligence which they believe confirms that Islamic State were responsible for this attack, and they believe the statement made by ISIS. Our news partner here in America, CBS, has a source who says that there's been a steady stream of intelligence dating as far back as November, saying that ISIS wanted to strike in Moscow, and that intelligence was shared with the Russian authorities under what's known.
Wait, what day in November, bitch? What day in... Hey, have you got any extra journalism there going on? Show me some of your attributes and qualities if you got them as a journalist. Please, can you tell me the day? Keep that in mind, because imagine if you found out, if it's the day what I'm going to show you in November. Come on, man. If it is, I'm just going to be like, you know what? If I can find out that, man. I'll just say it now. If you find out that it's the 27th, no, was it also the 27th? Am I getting confused with Damilola Taylor? Jesus Christ. But I'm sure it was in November, right? Oh, I gotta wait till we get there. Shit, I might be chatting shit. Fuck, we'll wait to see if shit happens. Anyway, let's keep going.
known as the duty to warn. So it's being assumed that that warning that the State Department put out, that Steve Rosenberg referred to, telling Americans to stay away from large gatherings, including concerts, because the US was monitoring reports that extremists were preparing to strike imminently. It's presumed that that was related to this intelligence about Islamic State wanting to strike in Moscow.
Okay, Sarah Rainsford, over to you in Kiev. The Ukrainians were very quick to make it clear they were not part of this. They were not responsible.
Yeah, and I think, of course, because Russia and Ukraine are at war, it was inevitable that some might suggest that Kiev was some way involved.
And of course, don't forget who controls all the sides in all the wars is all Jesuit order. It's not Hamas versus flipping Israel. They control both sides, for fuck's sake. Man, it's just crazy how they can just do this, man. Then you got these, you know, unbelievable. You know, what reporting are you really
heard
doing?
very quickly from here, from officials in Kiev, that is not the case. The Foreign Ministry put out a statement saying it categorically rejects any kind of accusation of Ukrainian involvement. We heard from a presidential advisor too, saying Ukraine has nothing to do with it. He said there was no way that Ukraine would attack civilians in this way, and that Ukraine's war with Russia will be decided on the battlefields. Now, Ukrainian military intelligence went much further, and they in fact accused Russia of staging this attack, saying it needs to bolster support for its war and for mobilization to find more soldiers to actually fight for Vladimir Putin's war on Ukraine. There is no evidence of that, of course.
What was that, bitch? I think they let that cat half out the bag, you know what I mean? They open the can of beans just slightly, you know what I mean? But for the untrained eye now, you're just oblivious, you know what I mean? You don't know what I go on, or you just can't be even asked to even think, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, man. And that's how they just get away with it. Time and time again, daily, weekly, monthly, years, centuries. I mean, these people are just true satanic scumbags. Look how they've got the people. Lockdown, wars, chasing our own tails. And you don't even know that you're chasing your own tails. And you don't even know that you don't know that you don't know that you don't know. You know, one of them ones, like... Yo, this is wild, yo. Fucking hell.
Of course, these are the two countries very much involved in an information and psychological war, as well as one on the battlefield. So there's a lot that's still unclear, but I can tell you that here in Ukraine, as the news of that attack in Moscow was coming in, there was fear here, because people were worried that Ukraine would be blamed and that would have consequences here in Ukraine, that there could be an escalation of Russia's war on Ukraine, more devastating attacks. Just after last night, we saw 150 missiles and drones fired by Russia right across Ukraine.
Well, the big question, who was responsible for what is now being called the worst terror attack in Russia for many years? Gordon Carrera, our security correspondent, is here. So it seems as if the finger of blame is being moved away.
I just get out of there. Let me get Zach on quickly so we can keep this moving. Because you know they're just talking a whole bag of wop 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 wop. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off, man. You know what I mean? Like, what are you even doing? Fuck all. You're just there to keep the people tranced in, you know, as I say, days of the week. Day D-E-Z-E-W-E-A-K. Yeah? Days of the week. That's how they got the people in a trance. Don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. All right, quickly show Zach's video and another video.
Version of the Kate Middleton Cancer News, Friday, March 22nd, 2024, the 44th anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones being unveiled. And if you do not know the Georgia Guidestones, please look them up. They were 10 rules for a new world order. The first one was to reduce the Earth's population to 500 million for the sake of saving the Earth. The 10th rule said, be not a cancer on the Earth. Now, if you learn Gematria, the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words, with the alphabetic order, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z is 26, if you write out the word cancer and turn the letters to numbers and then add up the letters, C would be 3, A would be 1, N would be 14, C would be 3, E would be 5, R would be 18. Cancer equates to 44. Same with chemo, same with kill. If you take the alphabetic order with numerology applied, Georgia equals 44. That's where they were. The Georgia Guidestones in the 4th state in order of statehood. Georgia equals 44, so does genocide. You see how the subheadlines has a huge shock with parentheses around it? In that same cipher, a huge shock equates to 44. And scroll down, you see down below it says cancer incidence rising among adults under 50. New report says leaving doctors searching for answers.
Shit. Sorry, let me turn my mic on. Yeah, sorry that's a bit fuzzy with the quality from Zach's video, but I did take it at the best quality. I don't know why it's so fuzzy. But anyway, you can hear what you need to hear. It's only a short video. You probably got about another minute and a half, so let me shut up and keep it rolling.
You guys, they know what the answer is. Again, go back and listen to what Bill Gates said at his 2010 TED Talk about how we can reduce the Earth's population to save the Earth. He said we can do it if we do a good job with VACCINES. Of course, his foundation in Seattle, which equals 44, is right across the street from the world's biggest needle. And remember, Pfizer, which equals 44, they just bought Seagen, the cancer treatment company, on the anniversary of the COVID vaccine going live in the U.S. That was December 14, 2023, the anniversary of the Sandy Hook shooting, a different type of shots. But of course, Sandy Lindsay was the first vaccinated person here in the U.S. Anyway, all of this stuff is high ritual. If you missed my longer video, we talked about where this story fits in with what happened with Russia today and the tribute to Catherine the Great, who preserved the Jesuit order. Of course, she saved the order with 201 Jesuit priests, and the first Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis, is the first to live in Suite 201 at the Vatican, and the last French Pope was the 201st, and the Jesuits are from France, and the Jesuit who simulated the pandemic was Klaus Schwab, and he called it Event 201. Anyway, watch the longer video, but this is the short, abbreviated version. Thank you to everyone who hits the like and the share and supports the work. People got to know what's going on in this nation. Till next time, Truth Seeker. And by the way, in this world, I should say, this is international. It's that new world order. Till next time.
All right, let me pull up the other video quickly. So we can keep it moving on a Saturday. All right, pull up that one. Again, hope you're well with you and yours and your loved ones and friends and that. Hope you're having a good weekend.
March 22nd headlines. Earlier today, we covered the Skull and Bones ritual that took place in Russia with the attack on the building, where they're now saying 60 people have been killed, at least 60. The headline's broken, saying that ISIS claimed responsibility. You guys, this is nothing but a joke. 79 years ago today, the Arab League was formed. Look that up. March 22nd, 1945, at the end of World War II. So today's the 79th birthday of the Arab League. And of course, ISIS is Islamic, you know. Was it the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria? But 79 is a special number to the Catholic Church that runs the whole show, that controls these controlled oppositions such as ISIS and Al-Qaeda. Again, remember, Al-Qaeda came out of the CIA, and the CIA is the Catholics in action that were started in the big Jesuit ritual, and the Jesuits have the Templar cross in their logo. But check the Gematria that corresponds with the 79th anniversary. Knights Templar equals 79. Again, today's Skull and Bones Day, right? And Skull and Bones gets their symbolism from how the Templars buried their dead in ossuaries. But Knights Templar equals 79, Society of Jesus equals 79, Christianity equals 79, and the time of Al-Qaeda being the big scare, we had the Skull and Bones Christian George W. Bush, who referred to what we did in the Middle East after 9/11 as a crusade. So the symbolism is obvious, and like I've always said, the same Jesuit, Masonic, Illuminati cabal that runs the U.S. runs Russia. Remember, the Catherine news ties in with this today because Catherine the Great preserved the Jesuit order in Russia. Covered all that in the earlier stream. In college basketball, our favorite upset of the first round came in. We've nailed a lot of upsets in the first round, but our favorite one of all was 322-year-old Yale upsetting Auburn on 3-2-2. And how many times have I taught about Skull and Bones 41 and 76? Auburn had 41 points at the half, finished with 76, which means they scored 35 in the second half. Skull and Bones also equates to 149, the 35th prime, just like how this building that got attacked today, it was 149 days after the anniversary of its opening. But Yale, one was 78, and the 78th verse of the Bible is Genesis 3:2-2, which mentions the tree of life and knowing good and evil, and of course that's a reference to Kabbalah, which has the tree of life with 3 pillars and 22 paths, and this whole thing of letters and numbers. Gematria comes from Kabbalah. Also, big tragedy. They're saying bus crash. Somebody was killed. A lot of people were injured. They're saying 44 pre-K students were injured and 11 adults in addition to some deaths. What stands out about this one is it was Tom Green Elementary. And remember, Tom Green's I always thought he was the weirdo comedian, famous back on the 90s and MTV for always giving his parents a hard time. Very childish humor, if you will. Back of the bus humor. But the thing about the name Tom Green, it equals Brotherhood of Death, which is the alias for Skull and Bones or Order 322. And it seems every year during the tournament, there's always some school bus tragedy story. The other year it was in New Mexico, and then New Mexico had a big upset in the opening round of the tournament. And they didn't give this school bus story in advance of the tournament, but this story's breaking as Texas A&M is giving Nebraska a beatdown, and I don't think that's an accident. I don't think we're getting this Texas school bus story at the same time Texas A&M giving Nebraska a whooping. I think that's the kind of stuff we've seen year after year. Just normally they give it to you in advance, so if you're paying attention, you can take advantage of the rig. But yeah, always on 322, it's a day of tragedy, and if you did miss the stream earlier, I'd encourage you to check that one out because there's a lot more information to say about these things, including the body of Riley Strain being discovered today, and sadly we called that one. We said, watch, the 22-year-old's body will likely be found on March 22nd. Remember, he disappeared on March 8th, 3-8, death 38, and they call Skull and Bones, Order 322, the Brotherhood of Death. Until next time, Truth Seeker.
All right. As we keep it moving, let me pull up. I think it should be my decoders now. So we're getting to the decodes. Also with Kate Middleton, Masonic equals 74, Kate Middleton equals 74. And of course, from her birthday to when she's in the news, is 74 days, as you'll see in a moment. Let me just put up this video here. Good. Here we go. Yeah, man. I mean, what is there really to say? What I haven't said. Yes, my selector. Turn that off. Well, I was prepping the video, so yeah, let's get into this now. Shout out to Pete Carr, who put in the comments, Crocus City Music Hall Moscow equals 322, just like how you'll see Skull and Bones equals 223 or 322. You'll see in a moment. Is there a 201 as well as a 202 in there? Oh, we'll see anyway in a sec. Getting ahead of myself. Remember, you can be a part of the stream. Don't worry about, segueing with something quickly that you may want to talk about, that you hold dearly, type of thing. Or if you want to ride shotgun, you can, co-host with me, It's the whole point of all these streams. So remember, Cancer equals 44, right? Chemo equals 44. Also, Chemo equals 19. She's born January 9th. Also, chaos equals 19. Of course, Friday with Moscow, chaos 19. Was it a day numerology of 19? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. So there's your 74 days. Might be something else with that as well. I think Cancerous is 69. Illuminati 69. Yeah, the numerology is 69 there. And you had a life lesson of 33. Again, police people order, masonry. What's it again? Police people order, society, masonry, secrecy, and things like corona, as in coronavirus. Corona equals 33. Yeah, and look, the curfew that they gave in India. Somebody put shout out to D26, who said today is the 4th anniversary of the Janata curfew, which equals 201. And the largest national curfew in India before lockdown became the new normal. Before lockdown, excuse me, became the new normal. All right, let's keep it moving. Next slide, please. Mr. Projectionist. Slide with projectionist. Right, we're not even going to even really deal with this too much. If you're up to speed, pause, you know what I'm going. Right, quick one, segue here for 2 seconds. Of course, I wasn't shocked. I quickly watched this yesterday, or some of it, on a random when I was eating some food. I was like, oh yeah, let me watch some of that again. And lo and behold, of course, you had to get the 42 in there, right? And they love to stamp 42 on black people. 59 as well, of course. Remember, Black History Month, February, the only month that equals 42, and all of the derogatory names and terms like coloured, boy, you know, bus for Rosa Parks, bus 42, coloured 42, you know, nigger 42, slavery, etc. Yeah. So of course, here she's talking about her dad, the main character in the film, and she said he suffered for 4 hours before dying 20 minutes from the base. Of course, 42. Again, Miles Morales gets bit by what spider? Number 42, the spider's got, and then sequel, then he goes to Earth 42. I mean, I mean, come on. I mean, the amount of times you catch it, when you know what to look for, you say, wow, there you go again. It's not unusual. So yeah, look at the tragedy, the madness, the building's on fire as well. I mean, fucking hell. They definitely went for it, right? I think it's up to about 100 dead now. It's gone up to, plus you put whatever the number total is for injured. Absolute bullshit this is, man. You're just trying to get on with your life, and then these cunts are just, oh, we're gonna do a power cut. Oh, we're gonna do COVID. Oh, we're already doing dry run simulations. Nobody's paying attention. We've done about 4 of them. You know, like we've put how much things in films leading up to 2020. Like the amount of shit in films is just. And kids, you know, music videos, music lyrics, you know, the subliminals, kid shows, cartoons, adults, cartoons and shows. It's just, come on, man. And as I keep saying, that faceless network. But as I say, how are they not held accountable? I don't care if it's who it is. James Cameron, as I always say, you know, the same old same, right? The actors, Keanu Reeves, did you not know your passport expired on 9/11? I mean, all this time, it's been, you know, over 20 years since you made The Matrix. Like, fucking hell. Tell me about Lance Reddick. Look what we put out for. I mean, come on, man. He doesn't know what happened to Lance Reddick. Clearly, that was a ritual sacrifice. When John Wick 4 came out, the black guy, the concierge in that movie, who starred in other things in TV shows and series like The Wire, well known for that show. Like the other black guy that died as well. They said it on drugs. What was his name? Michael something, his real name. Omar is his name in the show. Everybody run from Omar. When you hear Omar coming, you know, you run for your life. Omar, don't fuck about me. Fuck it up. But yeah, man, the way, and as I say, they do all colors and creeds, yeah? All colors and creeds. Let's not get it twisted. Yeah? It is crazy how they just get away with this shit, bruv. It's incredible. So let's keep it moving. Again, I did point out, you know, look out for Friday. And of course, if you write out Hamas terrorism, that equals 201. And of course, the day after the madness, terrorism equals 108. So you got October 8th. And of course, we know it started the day before, but then it went, you know, bigger scale from that day since, right? The next day after, which is the 8th of October. So as I say, when you know the dates that they like or are new events going on, you could map and say, okay, more than likely, this is going to be the next day that they do X, Y, Z, or that day is going to be, you know what I mean? And lo and behold, 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, fucking hell, man. Again, we've been here 10 years, the community. I found this information 2016. I've nearly found it for 10 years already. I mean, time really does fly. I feel like I just found it yesterday. It's incredible. It's just like, come on, man. The amount of documentation this community is done, you know. I mean, you got to be fucking kidding me. Past, present, and future. Come on. Get with it now. And as I say, the kids are the ones that, you know, you teach the kids, they will soak it up. So don't be, you know, in your adult ways and, oh, I can't be asked and, oh, I'm lazy. Learn it, apply it. Just like you have to learn a new skill for a job or learn to drive a car, you find the biting point. As I say, you take the template rule of thumb, you're going to get results. Yeah, we've been getting results for 10 years plus. Teach the children, man. They will soak it up like a sponge. This is what needs to be viral, not some stupid TikTok craze or, you know, or when you're watching the NHS or whatever people, when it's lockdown and they've got time to do choreograph Running Man and a whole fucking show, synchronized dancing together. Like, what the fuck is going on? I thought you saw 1 million bodies this week. What the hell? And people's going around filming empty hospitals, you know, normal people. Oh, I thought you guys were inundated with, so what's going on then? I mean, wow. So 201, Hamas terrorism, 201. The Jesuit audit equals 201. And then one of the ways that you can write skull and bones or skull and crossbones with or without the symbol and, when you write it, you get the 201. And there's a way you get the 202 as well, which is significant, as you'll see coming up. I think for this one, does it? Probably does factor in somewhere at the end of the day. 22nd Prime is 79 anyway. Ukraine 79, you know, that getting brought up in the mix. Murder 79. So, anywho, 201. If you write out sacred number, that equals 201. The Holy Bible equals 201. Hey, police racism. So when they want to stage stuff or be wicked anyway. So as I say, stage stuff is like George Floyd. That was staged. If you didn't know that was staged, wake your ass up. That was staged. I can prove that to you a bazillion times over. It was staged. Even he himself was somewhere in the play. Because as I've said to you before, you might be first watching this. I'll quickly say this and then we move on. YouTube took the video down recently. The video's been up for a couple of years, yeah, and it was showing, I've still got the video, but it was showing the people, the family of George Floyd, that was paying homage to their granddad, who was a Freemason Boule member, which is the Black Greek fraternity. People like, you know, loads of black stars that you know have come out from the Boule fraternity, yeah, all the frats, yeah. So anyway, police racism 201. So now note that Moscow was sacrifice 73. You know, they had many sacrificial lambs. If it is fully true for what they're showing us, as I say, unless we get some, you know, weird tales in the news with people there when they're doing the most craziest smiles and whatever else, like Manchester, UK or something like that. I mean, that was just a whole bag of bollocks. But anywho, note sacrifice equals 73. And sacrifice also equals 46. Remember in Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice in the Bible. The 46 prime is the 199. No, 199. Also no 82. The day in question, was it not 82? The 82nd day of the year? Let me go back a smidge. Yeah, 82nd day of the year, Friday, March 22nd. Bam, right there. I mean, come on now. Illuminati 69, and then the life lesson under that 33, as I already said. Police, people, order, society, masonry. Secrecy equals 33, yeah? Federal government, federal equals 33. And then think about the Masonic degrees of, you know, whatever stages, you know what I mean? Like when you go to, I don't know, because that's why they measure, as I said before, that's why they measure your, you get measured in degrees at university, yeah? Degrees, heat. Masonic, 33 degrees. So anyway, let's keep it moving. So again, who set up that shit? That cookie cutter learning? It's all them. In the universe, and you're in Earth School. Anywho, 201, sacred special number. No, Hamas equals 24. Blade equals 24. You know they love them running around, you know, screaming Allah Akbar with a knife. Just note Blade equals 24. And the date started, had a life lesson of 24. Hamas also equals 24. Equals 42 as well. War equals 42. World War equals 42. The Elite equals 42. Freemasons equal 42. Jesuit equals 42. They love Saturn. Saturn equals 42. Zionism equals 42. No, there are 85 days left as well. We've got something for that 85 later on. Also, no, kill equals 17. October 7th, drop the 0. Moscow 25. Time before IP 25. Killing a Masonic 74. Masonic 29. Murder 34. ISIS or Islam is 34. Note as well with 9/11, remember, as we always point out, that they said it was 102 minutes that changed the world, and they made a documentary called 102 Minutes That Changed the World concerning, you know, 9/11, right? September 9/11, 2001. Throw out terrorist, that equals 142, which equates to hour 42 minutes. So go figure on that. So as I say, it's all numerology, it's all spell casting with their type of intent backed behind it on fortifying the spell. Doesn't mean that you can't be an alchemist in your mindset and treat shit, amalgamate it to something else. Look at it neutral, because just because your name equals XYZ doesn't mean, you know what I mean? But you may note that, wow, that person that done whatever the case may be, whether it's knife crime or turned into a terrorist, you may note that, and there was a homegrown one, yeah, because, you know, domino effect and monkey see, monkey do the environment. But then you may even realize, wow, look, the numbers for him, and look at the guy with the knife thing over there. That wasn't Allah Akbar, but it's just a normal knife crime situation. You know, it happened on a day leaving 27 days of the year. It had a life lesson of 45. Knife equals 2745. His name equals 45. You know what I mean? And then terrorist guy, now look, his whole name equals 142. And then boom, boom, boom. So you will see how you are in nature, what you're polarized to is then you'll notice things that magnetize and attract around you. So my point is, these fuckers also know how to do the wax and the waning with the polarizations of the weeks, the days, the month, or whatever day is of the year, time of the month, where the moon cycle is, you know, the sun, you know, the celestial bodies doing their thing. And of course, they know when to implement, put out specific information and or music and or TV show and or do the thing full blown like Moscow, Russia. Yeah. So let's keep it moving. That was just a quick segue because I didn't want to go too into it, even though I've said that before, a bit more intricate, but I just wanted to just quickly get that out. Note mental health equals 61. And always, as I say, don't forget, this whole thing is MK Ultra. If you don't know what MK Ultra is, look it up. I'm sure you've come across it in a TV show like Stranger Things or a movie or something. You know, these things are true. Look up the show Utopia. There's an English one and they remade it in America 2020. It's called Utopia, and it shows how the rich are putting out viruses, you know, remember COVID? And they're the same ones that are farming the terrorists and crazy people, yeah? In some way, shape or form, so go figure. So let's keep it moving. Again, playing God over you with this. The 26 prime is 101. God equals 26. Bit more to the God bit, but I'll probably go back to that later. Government equals 52. President 52. Terrorist 52. All right, let's keep it moving. Again, feel free to join the stream. Have your say, even if you're here briefly, or as I say, you know, you can ride shotgun. I'm not going to pause and go into all of that and read any of that. Oh, look, terrorist 61, mental health 61, Crocus Hall equals 61 and 83. The Brotherhood of Death equals 83. Murder equals 83. Again, the song by The Police that came out in 1983, sung by the lead singer Sting. They made a song called Murder by Numbers. Sandra Bullock's in a film called Murder by Numbers. They changed the letter E to a 3 and the B to an 8. Her name equals 83, and then I'm sure the movie came out like 8 weeks or 8 months, 3 days after her birthday or before her birthday, so go figure on that. Again, Masonic 29, drop the 0. I don't think Killing's 29 as well. Can't remember. It might be, I know 74, Killing 74, Masonic 74. Grab a drink quickly. Here's my drink. I don't know why that slide's showing so many times. Ooh, that's so much better. Oh, rejuvenate, boy. All right, can this thing just back out for me a little bit? So we spoke about that briefly. Oh, we spoke about it actually. What we needed to say. Remember, the Jesuit order equals 5463, racism 63. Remember, Friday equals 63, excuse me. Now, note 9/11 on the annual from last year to this year to this situation, 193 days, 44 again. Think about what Zach was just saying as well. Kill equals 44, execution 44, the 44th prime 193. It's 193 days from 9/11 on the annual 2023 to 2024, March 22nd. Excuse me, I'm burping. And look at the last life lesson they've got there as well. Racism 27, ritual 27. And then above that, with the numerology, 63 above the life lesson of 27, you got 63. And of course, terrorism, the Jesuit order equals 63. And racism, 63 and 27. Race equals 27. And look at the day as well itself. For both days, the day numerology, you've got 25 underneath days remaining. So you've got the 284 underneath 25, time before IP 25. And then on the other side, you've got the 20. Time before IP equals 20 and 25. I mean, this shit is wild to just having to keep documenting it, but doing my bit. If they want to sleep, you know, good luck to you. Right. And then in the same year, you've got, I mean, what was it? ISIS 52, terrorist 52, government 52, president. I think White House is even 52 as well. Also the 40th bribe, 173 for the alternative SPAD. Number 4 represents death as well as foundation, yeah? Also note you've got a kill date this year for 9/11 in the leap year. Remember, it's normally the 254th day of the year, so in the leap year, 255. But anyway, that kill date, as I say, that comes up each month. So the month after that, it will be the 10th of October. And then the month after that, it will be the 9th of November. And then the 8th of December. And then, of course, it will reset itself to how it's going to go for next year. But as I say, as you move forward through the year, each month we know, we can say, right, there's probably going to be a school shooting, some significant, or it might, well, either a school shooting or some type of shooting, and or with a significant celebrity death, more than likely. And 8 times, 9 times out of 10, that's what's going on. So, you know, kill equals 64, 28, and 44. Execution equals 44, yeah? Let's keep it moving. Next slide. Just want to be semi-thorough, because you never know who's going to watch the video. And it could be that one thing that you say that actually, you know, triggers their brain cells. Islam 27, you see? No, 18 as well. They got pictures up with Puntin. And they had the number 18. And of course, 666 factors into 18, right? Yeah. I mean, wow. ISIS 20. I remember the day numerology never changes. The other parts of the numerology will change, but the day numerology will always be the same. Obviously leap year because they change certain days, but. So again, terrorism 54. Yeah. Again, murder 34, ISIS 34. I mean, come on. Got the 38 in there. I mean, come on, man. This is just, and again, remember, Society of Jesus that run the show. And then they've got their, you know, Knights Templar, Jesuit order, so to speak. To do this, man, basically. All right, next slide. Sorry, what I'm supposed to say is ISIS 56, Society of Jesus equals 56. That's what I'm supposed to say. And if you're new here, coronavirus 56, toilet paper, mind control 56, Anthony Fauci 56. I mean, the list is so long. Masonic 74. Active shooters, right? Active shooter 74 as well. Masonic 74. killing 74. That's why they gave you a time of what? Dead equals 14. So they give you 1 minute 14 equates to 74 seconds. It's all spell casting, yeah? To keep you, you know, in despair, anxiety, depression, lockdown, mold you into thinking a certain way. Shit, oh, do I want to be a female now? Oh, actually, I'm going to be they, them. I need a pair of tits and cut my balls. Listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but I kind of know what the fuck's going on here. And these agendas are just absolutely crazy. Remember, they poison the food, the chemtrail. I mean, come on, man. Look at the bombardment that we're being subjected to. And we're just trying to just get on with our life and try and thrive with the earth and the universe and, you know, be good. And the reason why I say that, again, you take away the scumbags, how much Allah Akbar driving into people in a car, running around at your local nursery and whatnot with a knife, because that's been trending recently. How much of this madness will be going on? All the paedophiles, shout out to all the paedophile catchers. I absolutely love you lot. Predator exposure, he done one this morning. I love when he makes them, he's got like a thing, you know, like something to blow into. Yeah, it looks official. And then he says, he presses a button on it. It says blow, blow, blow. And then the nonce, the paedophile, or AKA Freddy Krueger, he gets them to blow in it. It looks like a breathalyzer. He calls it the noncealizer. And then he presses a button that says, you're a fucking nonce. or you press a button, a different button, and it says something else. Absolutely fucking brilliant. And sometimes he gets two readings. He gets them to blow. He presses the button and it says whatever it says, yeah. And then he says, oh, we need another reading. And it's funny. When they blow it, he always wipes the mouth nozzle. He always wipes it on their breast, but like on their top. Oh, I love Phil so much. Oh, I love them. All the Predator hunters. Oh, they're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hat goes off to them every time. Yeah. So again, how much of all of this madness? So you take away all the poison in the food, take away all the chemtrails, all the fuckery. How much of all of this is going to be going on, really? Once in a blue moon, once every 10 years, it ain't going to be going on to this ratio. That's all I'm saying. So let's keep it moving, yeah? So I've said it all before. I'm not surprised. We've gone over it. Death equals 97. Gone over 83 already. Brotherhood 65, Terror 65, 52 is in there as well. Oh, remember, Skull and Bones 322. What was the date of Russia yesterday? Come on. I put out a video, you know, a day and a half before it. I said, wow, look out for Friday. Conditions are ripe. I said, I don't know where it's going to be. I said, maybe UK, you know, it's been a while from a major one over here, you know what I mean? They give you little small ones, though. Like Valdo Calacane in Nottingham last year, the day leaving 201 days of the year. Of course, they came out and said there's a West African migrant, which equals 201. I said, you got to be fucking kidding me. I saw the date coming up and I was like, oh, they're gonna do something on that day, June 12th, the day that leaves 201 days of the year. And lo and behold, I said, you see? Unbelievable. And then when you know what Valdo Calacane means, because the guy actually has two names from Nottingham, UK with that situation. And Valdo Calacane, if you look up Valdo, it means rule, govern, and power. Well, who likes rule, govern, and power? Govern your mental government, rule, and power. And then his last name, Calacane, you look that up, you'll find a book, but he spells it with a K, and the last bit is K-A-N-E rather than K-A-N-E, because it's Calocane, right? And the book is to do with a dark dystopian future. And the book's got, you look it up, you find it on Wikipedia. They made a small TV show, miniseries, and on the cover of the book, it's got a needle syringe on there. Oh, hello, COVID. The book is a dark dystopian tale about suppressing your thoughts if you're thinking outside the box. Come on, people now. Come on, wake up now. Come on. And how many entries have I put in since that, man? Showing ya. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on. Yo. As I say, I'm just over here documenting the State of the People address, man. It is incredible to witness. So let's keep it moving, Carl, you know? Yeah. Because this is fucking crazy, yo. So now let's look at this creature. Hey, and he's hold up, wait. Yeah, his birthday is October 7th. Yeah, come on. His birthday. And I just done a decode with him because the tills in the UK was going funny. You had Greg's the other day, and I saw, as I pointed out, I didn't look at Sainsbury's and whatever else, what happened about a week beforehand or 5 days before. And then I said, you know what, with Greg's? And then I looked into it, I put out a video, go and watch that video, and then you'll see how he fits in and why they will say, oh yeah, as if they say he was really, like it was him. These people are puppets, just like Osama bin Laden, 9/11. A man in a cave gets planes. I mean, come on. Building 7 didn't even have a plane. You know, the small building next to the Twin Towers that also came down via the infrastructure that they already set it up in the infrastructure with fucking explosives. So obviously you had the planes go into the other two, but it still had in its infrastructure bombs to go off. And then Building 7, BBC's reporting it. You got the woman, oh yeah, Building 7's come down. She's talking about it 20 minutes before. We can see it in the background, bitch. Hello? What the fuck? And this is how they gaslight. And then, recently in the news, as I pointed out, they're trying to get something together to help aid the MPs because of conspiracy theorists and blah, blah, blah. And what they do is now they weaponize stuff. So again, whether you're a true earther like myself, whether you're, into, certain type of, information, what they will do now, they'll weaponize it now and gaslight. You know? I mean, these people, the narcissistic, sociopathic hybrid move 101. That is from the textbook they must have there, It's just, who's that in the chat? Yes, let me put this up here quickly. Let's show some of these. I forgot to do that earlier. Right, that Saturn's laughing. What time was that? That was 3:30, yeah, about an hour ago, just over. Right, yeah, guess where the center point of the eclipse X, the home, oh, shut up. You gotta be kidding me, really? Wow, that is a dub plate. Thanks for that little update there, Squirrel Sniper. That's top tier. Fucking hell. You got, and Disease X, come on. I got, Squirrel Sniper says, guess where the center point of the eclipse is gonna, cross the points? The apex type of thing. The home of Pfizer. Oh, come on. Oh, no, come on. No. The way they know how to just rob the genie of the universe and then use our projector from us and then bring, because thoughts of manifestation, they just bring in, to fruition, over time, They're happy to work through generations, they're slow with it. They just groom you before you know you're dead. However, whether you lasted long or not, it's just the way, come on, man. Wow. It's just something to behold, man. It really is, man. Damn. Oh, what's this one? The isometric. Fucking hell, he's going in. What's all of this now? Man's got the isometric distance between the two eclipses of 2017. Yeah, because that was the first. Yeah, that was the one with the first part of the cross, right? And now it's going to make the X. When is it again? April 8th, I do believe, if I remember correctly. What happened on the 20th of March? The Trouble 2 as well. That's above, so below, yeah. Ritualistic Masons equal Trouble 2, or a Chaos Trouble 2. There's one I'm forgetting right now, but damn. Wuhan coronavirus Trouble 2. Oh, and then remember they deemed it a pandemic, of course, on the perfect lie date, which was 11th of March, 222 months after 9/11. And Wuhan coronavirus equals Trouble 2. I mean, come on, man. And then all the lie words that go with, 11/3, 113, politics, divorce, not true, not factual, bullshit, mainstream, green screen, dream world. There's a good few more. If you write out the number for dishonesty, if you write that out, the number for dishonesty, that equals 113. And of course, that goes back to the Talmud in Baba Kama 1138, where it states in a legal setting, they can lie to you if you want to be susceptible to the bullshit. I mean, these people are just beyond belief. Wow. I mean, that is just, damn. These people truly are something, man. What happened March 20th? Oh yeah, the world lockdown, right? Yep. I'll be right, yep. Fucking hell, man. Damn. Crazy, innit? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Cheers for that. Feel free to come on up here, Squirrel Sniper. You know you're more than welcome. Ride shotgun with me, man. You know what I mean? It'd be great to have you up here, man. Again, you don't have to be on screen or nothing like that. Amen. All right, let's get on with the show or the stream. So again, this is just wild. I mean, absolutely wild. It's so wild. Sonic 115 killing 115. Again, this is from his position date, May 7th. Scottish Rite equals 75, if I remember correctly. I don't think it's the full thing, Scottish Rite Freemasonry. I think it's Scottish Rite. Remember, New York, York Rite, Scottish Rite. That's why over there they've got so many places. I'm sure they've got Liverpool over there. They've got certain towns and districts who've got the same names. Again, Chaos 19 with the life lesson from the last one as well. And look, you got the 127. Remember Pearl Harbor Day. And then what was that thing that happened? December. Oh my God, what was that thing? There was something that happened last year. What was it the year before? Fucking hell. Because I know it went together with Hawaii and Maui, right? With the fire. It's gone out of my mind for a sec. Oh well. But yeah, man, as I say, the information is out there. I can only do and say so much. So many hands make light work. If everybody just truly, went with that simple concept, I mean, the world would be a much better place. Now, note 1-to-1 blood sacrifice equals to 121. We've got something for that 121 coming up, so look out for it in a second. And of course, we've also got the 1 month, 2 weeks, 1 day as well. 64's in there as well, and 65, and 46. I mean, come on. Rewind the stream, or if you haven't been taking notes, take notes. I can't keep always going over it all the time. Satanism 57. Funny that. Remember, Freemasonry 67, human sacrifice, blood sacrifice 67, Satan 55, God also equals 55. Satan 19, Chaos 19, you see? I mean, just look at this. 113, we just spoke about March just now as well. Chill 59, Freemasonry 59. Yeah. And I know there's a bit more set. Yeah, I already said Satanist 121. No, I said the 57. Satanist 121 as well, that's in there. Yeah, I'm not going to go over everything here. If you're up to speed, you're up to speed, man. Because that is crazy. Absolutely, wow. Hold on here, hold up. Give me 1 moment. There it is. I'm looking for my zoot. Like, where the fuck did that go? No, I put it down. Sacrificial Lamb, 115, killing and Masonic 115, come on. 73, I'm sure we had something for that earlier. 107 as well, remember One Hammer started, also that's Puntin's birthday, October 7th. 33rd Prime's in there as well with Sacrificial Lambs, plural. They'll have a 33. 85's in there as well, again 115. 65 terrorist 65. Brotherhood 65 at the bottom. This is just absolutely brutal, man. It's horrible to have to do these type of decodes. Moscow 3429. Did I mention that before? I think I did. Killing 74. Sonic 74 and 29. Murder 34. Moscow 34. Time to therapy 25. And the day itself was a life lesson 20. I mean, day numerology was 25, right? Go figure. Sacrificial. Oh, satanic sacrifices. because we've got a numerology, I'm sure, was 69 as well, right? Life lesson 33, yeah. So 69. Is sacrifice? No, it's 170 sacrifice. What else did I just see there, though? Hold on. 69. No, that was it. That was it. All right, let's keep it moving. Terrorist 101, Russia or Russian. No, the 112 as well. See? You know, and just read the comments from those in the news. It's just like, God. I mean, come on. We just showed 100. I forgot that was all coming up. I totally forgot that was coming up, you know. Yeah. Islamic State 193 and the 85 as well. Remember Hamas with 85 days remaining, October? It was either the 7th or the 8th. Terror equals 41. Again, the 40, I mean, well, I don't even have to say the 44th prime, but anyway, kill and execution, right? 44. Come on, man. This is just brutal. And do remember, we've got Damilola Taylor of the UK. We're going to look at that. His dad just died. Big story in the UK in year 2000. He got stabbed in his leg. He bled out in the stairwell in Peckham, UK, Southeast London, yeah. Yeah, these scumbag news reporters. We had a 22 for something. Rewind the video. I can't remember what it was, but something is also going to come back up. So hopefully the history, you know, when I punch stuff in the calculator, hopefully I've still got the right one, so I don't have to scan back in the video, because I can't be asked, because I want to keep it moving. So rewind the video. Take notes if you're new, you know. And then, as I say, it's like riding a bike. Soon you can, not have stabilizers. You know what I mean? Two twos, you can ride no-handed. You know what I mean? I've got a blindfold on, riding no-handed. That's how I'm going up. All right, so terrorism 54, not the initial post time, 54 minutes past. Terrorism and Jesuit order 54. So here they're talking about the gun massacre, and it's gone up now, right? It's up to about 100 people, and then whatever it is injured. So 100 dead as gunmen open fire at a Moscow concert. In the hall, in ISIS terror attack, as venue goes up in flames, because again, as we saw, they set it alight. Arson. Horror video shows huge plumes as black smoke rising over the building, right? Sad shit, man. Absolutely. Have a drink, goddammit. Also, Q17, you know, it's in the 1700 hours. Again, skull and bones, right? 322. Again, shout out to Pete Carr, who left that comment that I already spoke about earlier. Spoke about that. At least 115, look, you see that 115 now again coming up, you see? Let me pause that quick. So again, and the reason why it's not showing the and at the top, or when I save it in the history, it doesn't take the symbol and. So again, if you do it with the symbol and, 201, skull and crossbones. Again, Hamas terrorism, 201, the Jesuit order 201, Islamic terrorism 201. Sacred number equals 201. The Holy Bible equals 201. Again, the 201 Jesuits that was preserved by Catherine the Great. And of course, you've got Catherine, Kate Middleton, with her cancer situation. And then how that ties in, as Zach was showing at the beginning of the stream when I showed that part there. Yeah, so, you know. Is this all random and arbitrary? I think not. So let's keep it moving. Because it's not unusual. Bam, badam, bam, badam, bam, badam, bam, badam. I did have this up there, but just to point out, you know, it's a shame these type of characters can't facilitate this information. And they'll be going on like, oh, well, you know, with some of these conspiracy people that haven't really got anything like that goes beyond looking at a type of conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? Say like normal people looking at, say like this, they don't really know how to point the finger or show the branding and the hallmarks. You know what I mean? That leads back to these people, right? And as I say, look at the fine work this community has done. So he's got all the time to, you know, fight the flat earth and whatever else as he does, but you know, it's supposed to be scientific based and whatnot. Anywho, let's keep it moving. Gone over that a million times, so I'm not gonna waste much kilojoules. Just thought I'd momentarily mention it. If you know, you know. Just check out all my videos to do with True Earth. If you're not a true earther, let me see how you get on. Feel free to leave a comment. Oh look, what was the time? The update time? Was it not 220? Note that 95 as well. Have I got something for the 95, or am I thinking of Damalola? I might be mistaken with that one. Note the 112 though. How you do? Oh my God! Note the what? Oh my! Note the 112. Come on. Whew. Let's keep it moving. Because boy. Oh shit, whizzing past something. Oh no, that's just me. Let me pause that bit anyway. So again, if you're still sleeping,
got to be a fool.
wake your ass up. Now let's keep it moving. Alright, oh no, do I even have to mention this fake Morpheus? Of course, if you leave a comment on this person's channel, of course, it disappears. Yeah, you know, one of them channels, yeah? He was on, you know, the Good Morning News, Good Morning Britain, GB News YouTube channel. I'm sure he had a little piece on there just the other day talking about knife crime or something like that. Again, if you haven't watched all my videos to do with knife crime, you know, and of course the Ali Akbar stuff, please go and watch them and you're going to see a same pattern, yeah? As I say, if people had this as a map, imagine if these youths and whoever else, you'd be like, wow, do you know what? I'm not going to go out today because everything's too ripe for madness. Do I want to go to prison? You know, my name matches, blah, blah, blah. I was looking to go out with a tool, but you know what? I'm not even going to go out today, yeah? I'll holler this person in a couple of days, if that, because I've got a grievance, or I'll set up a backyard fight or something like that, or go to the local fucking MMA, something. We can live another day, innit? Like, fucking hell, that's my point. So my point is, wouldn't it not be better if the youth had this type of inner standing? And again, this is why they don't teach you this simple extra stuff. They give you the ABC, D, E, F, G, you know, they give you all of that, but they don't teach you, as I pointed out, law of attraction, cause and effect, you know, and how powerful your projector on the reality is. So, you know, having you go up and down in this type of Groundhog Day, in this wave formation, and you don't know what's going on, I mean, well then just look at the world, right? So let's keep it moving. And if you want more of that, just check out other videos. I've gone over that, you know, in the ways that I can many times with more intricacy. So, you know, just check out the videos, keep going if you're new, all right? Much love to you and yours as always, even if you're a turbulence troll. So let's keep it moving. So yeah, we spoke about that. Remember the 121 from earlier. Terror equals 58 as well. George Bush's birthday. Remember, George Bush was the president 2001. George Bush Jr. Did he graduate from Yale in 68? Skull and Bones, Yale University, and then 68 years later, because basically in 68, CIA also equals 68, right? But anyway, Twin Towers got made. That was the same year that 9/11 was made the national dining code via AT&T. And then 68 years later, 2001, no, sorry, 33 years later, excuse me. And from what's his name's birthday, 68 days or something like that, or 6 months, 8 days from Bush's birthday. And if you want to find a montage of him saying terror, feel free. I'm sure you'll be able to find a montage with him just saying terror, you know, a bazillion times in 20 minutes, half an hour, yeah? You said that word so many times, putting in your brain, ter, 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 ter. You know, in his accent, ter, 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 ter. Meanwhile, that cunt sitting in the fucking classroom where you got the kids doing some nursery rhyme you've never heard before, talking about flying a kite into a steel building. Like, who? What? Not ring a roses, no ring a roses, or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Bar, black sheep. Like, what? Who knows that? You've never heard that nursery rhyme before, and you're never gonna hear it again unless you're gonna get a remix one that they're gonna do. You know what I mean? These people are feisty, yeah. And then you got the kids unknowingly, you know, taking, you know, like, what the fuck, man? Taking part in that sacrifice that you did, all those people in that building. Think about that, you know. Then you've got this guy, then you got the man come and whisper in his ear. Yeah, remember him sitting down? Bush, and then the man comes in, you know what I mean? He whispers in like he don't know what's going on. Piece of shit, man. These people, I'm telling you, oh my God. So sickening. But I do see, although it's annoying and as sick as it is, I do see the dark comedy of it. So, you know, when you see me chuckle, obviously it's not because, you know, people that died and stuff or any other type of situation. I'm just saying, fucking hell. Again, really? Wow. They buy this? They've got face masks on. They're standing 10 meters apart at the shop, like they're waiting to go in a nightclub. Like, what the hell is going on? I mean, come on. Right, next slide. I mean, it's just wild, man. It's wild. All right, absolutely crazy. Batshit crazy, right? Wuhan, China. It's batshit crazy up in this bitch. Fucking hell. Wow. Feel free to pause and read it. I'm not even gonna, you know. Didn't read it before. I'm not gonna read it now. As I said, I highlight read all of this shit. I just get all the highlight points quickly, you know, get what I can. Sometimes I may read it, but you know, I don't need all of that weight and extra stuff in my noggin. So that's why I always say, you're not going to get it all from me. Pan and scan around, get the information, you know, and get the pieces of the puzzle together so you can fit it and understand it for yourself. Again, disclaimer, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. All right? That's on you. You've gone past understanding and overstanding. You need to understand and then take stand for yourself in all aspects of, and then obviously who you want to be polarized with your aspects of yourself, will then go and do your thing, innit? Whether it's good or bad, but as I say, nature doesn't care about good or bad. And as I say, these people know how to rob the genie of the universe and then work through you and create what they want. Yeah? But they didn't teach you. You get a little ones, or those like myself, you may see extra ones because you're a little bit more fine-tuned, even though you're not running at 100% optimum. You know what I mean? But, you know, you notice those synchronicities, the law of attraction. Shit, I just thought about that. Wow, how did that just literally just came to me? Like, wow, like how many times, you know, I've given you how many testimonies about that? It's like, wow, that was instant. Whether it's the same day, same week. Like, wow. Remember when I said, go figure, right? Wow. This person came and just gave me, you know, or whatever it was. It's like, wow, that is crazy. I was just in the shop the other day. I was like, right, I'm going to buy that jacket, those trainers. Somebody just comes and brings me a brand new pair. Yeah? Brings me a brand new pair. I'm not going to go into why and how that happened. They literally came and brought me. They wasn't with me in the shop. They wasn't around me. Yeah? Go figure. That is crazy. But not surprising. So let's keep it moving. So, what's this? This is one of their last crazy ass massacre that they had. The Beslan school attack siege happened. Hold on, let me get the correct date for that. Anyway, it happened. Hold up. Bear with me. Let me let the slides go before I start chitter. 2004. Remember, Hamas 24, right? And we had that on the date duration. But anywho, it started on the 1st of September and rounded up on the 3rd of September 2004. Again, the Beslan school siege in Russia, right? Let's see if we find anything with this. Let us have a look. Let's put on we've already got them on, but you know, I've got Gematria goggles. Condolences to those who passed. At least you're not spinning in your grave anymore. You're like, wow, you know, again, I'm not saying nobody in the community has documented on this, because there's been a whole heap of documentation. Yeah, like everybody's putting out videos. Somebody could leave a simple comment on something, or you know what I mean, like wherever, you know. So, oh, when did it end? Interesting, September 3rd. Huh. Saturn 93 as well, and 42. Illuminati 69. Give me a moment here. Massacre 25. Come on, 79 as well. Ukraine 79. Remember, they started to bring up Ukraine in there. Sacrifice 170. 7th of October, dropped to 0, 71. 91, when did it begin? Oh, come on, man. So you've got the 93 and the 91. Belgian massacre, and then you got Beslan school siege, September 1st, and then September 3rd. This is just undeniable, this shit, man. I don't know. It's crazy how, it's rhetorical while they're sleeping, but it just still amazes me how people can be so asleep when this type of information it's been here for the length it's been here. I do really have to refrain from you know, going into full-blown rant mode, because it is just there. Don't get it twisted. Like it's just there. I'm not going there though. I can't waste kilojoules on that one today. That's low. Done it enough, man. And you know, man, I just don't know what to do or say, to be fair. I mean, it's just, I don't know what is there really to. Again, if you haven't got the books, you can get them for free. Oh, let me pause that. Yeah, if you haven't got the books, by Zachary K. Hubbard. Other people have made some books as well. Of course, yours truly, I could also write a book if I really wanted to. But of course, you've still got the video diary, if you may, you know. But anyway, if you haven't got the books, Letters and Numbers by Zachary K. Hubbard and 9/11 to Coronavirus, you can download them for free. Instant download, PDF. If you want to buy it to support, of course, you can buy the book. I always leave links to, you know, I used to leave the link to get it to an old post he did on Patreon, but I'm sure on his GematriaEffect.News, you can just easily find it anyway. But yeah. And as I always say, I haven't read past, you know, the first 3 pages of Letters and Numbers. I haven't read 9/11 to Coronavirus, but it's there in my inventory. Again, I don't need all that extra shit, but obviously I will catch stuff, you know what I mean, from other people. I will note stuff, and then of course I will highlight it, you know what I mean? So that's why I say, don't come here thinking you're going to get it all from me. I do my best to give you a panoramic view, because that's the type of individual that I am and how I soak up information, you know what I mean? But anyway, 6 years, 6 months, and 6 weeks, 6 days between eclipses. Wow. More 666, right? They love a 666. Oh dear. I don't know what to say, man. You know, when you are just physically and slightly spiritually, not so much spiritually, but you know, you are just still tired of this shit, you know. But at the same time, I don't have no expectancy of change. I just have to quickly say that disclaimer for the video as well as we move with the slides. Again, terrorism 63, all right? So again, look how that factors in. Jesuit Order 63. Last year they had a life lesson in 17. But yeah, what was I just saying? But yeah, remember, it's Midgard Earth, right? You got realms of manifestation, you got astral realms. All right? We live in a realm. I'm not saying it might not be a chance, there might be some other stuff out there, but not how they tell you and how they're saying, oh, you know, we've been watching this planet a bazillion light years away. No, they give you a whole bag of foolishness because they know your mind, you know, as I say, you dream every other night. Your mind's a good storyteller, you know? So once they plant them seeds, you do the rest. Oh, Elon, oh. Like an idiot. Anyway, so again, it's Midgard, Earth, right? Again, your chakras. Again, it's all the same systems. Rolling back in on itself like Russian dolls. You know what I mean? The dream within a dream, but then you're outside the dream, but you're inside the dream. You know, and then you're part of making the dream while you've got the bigger thing from, you know, the Almighty. You know what I mean? That's got all this thing running in tandem, super symmetry. You know, so let's take that on board. And as I say, only some slightly come online in their consciousness. You know, for the most part, you've got all the NPCs, Lemmings, Zombieland variants. And as I say, always remember that frequency vibration or your metals or, you know, ice, steam, vapor is always going to reside at a certain level, right? So that's why get your being as light as possible to a degree. Think light. You know what I mean? Again, you are light being and all of that. But again, that's why they've got you unknowingly doing certain stuff, activities, attracted to certain vices. Yeah? Because they know how to make you keep coming back here. So if we can, you know, again, be airbenders. I'm an air sign. But anyway, if you can be airbenders and, you know, work the alchemy and diffuse, amalgamate it to something else for your betterment and those around you, you know, you'll have something to take with you through lifetimes, you know? Because then you will learn that part of the lesson. So as I say, don't expect things to change here. I don't think you're supposed to. And that's why they know how to run rain and make it more crazy. You know? So again, still sharpens steel, right? So, you know, it's the wake up call, right? The signal, you know, the ancestors are calling, hey, wake up, blah, blah, blah. You know, can you hear the signal? Can you hear the fucking signal, man? So I don't know what it's going to take anymore. It's beyond crazy. Like, man. Sorry, man. I just got to think and just in the ambience of, you know what I mean? Just, but as I say, come online somewhat in your consciousness as best as you can. And just know what's going on, you know, within yourself first and foremost, and then back to the bigger picture. And just know, okay, you know, you're in this body that's governed to blah, blah, blah. You know, you're just borrowing it for a while. So don't let everything, you know, weigh you down or rub off on you while you're here. Obviously, you know how to, you know, eat the meal or some of the meal and spit out what you shouldn't do. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. So, all right, let's keep it moving. I mean, I mean, come on. I ain't gonna say that on that. Let's keep it moving, yeah, because yo, fuck, you know, man. Spoke about it already. Let's keep it moving. 38 Prime as well. ISIS 38. Remember, Murder 38. ISIS 18 or whatever it is, Islam. Chaos 19, right? Come on. This is absolutely brutal. Absolutely. Oh yeah, we're gonna do maybe today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna start doing some, you know, just music talk only shows, and just to talk about, you know, what's happening for music in the industry and stuff like that, you know. I know you may talk about it momentarily, but we do need to touch on some recent subjects of what's been happening and something that was brought to my attention by, shout out to JSM Radio, you know, bringing up a point which coincided with something I said the other day in a stream or a couple of streams. And then, of course, going back to, you know, just music or even battle rap and just the whole thing and just, you know, artistry, you know, and just looking at it and where it's going and just, okay, we need something to fortify goodness for the youth. We're not saying that you can't exercise certain aspects of self, so you haven't got that type of pent-up energy, because obviously it will help certain people. to be able to, you know, say specific lyrics. You know what I mean? But yeah. So anyway, we'll keep that moving. Right, we're at the end of this video, so let me put up the other one. Again, we have got Damilola Taylor to look at as well. But that's going to be coming up quick now. We're almost at the end of the stream, to be fair. But yeah, the Damilola Taylor one is, oof, brutal. Absolutely brutal. I was like, wow. Just before I went live, it was like 10 minutes before, I was like, okay, let me quickly decode to see anything. This one's short, and then that's the last bit. Hey, who's this here? Coming into the stream. Hey, you know, let me mod you up just on that, Tribe. I'm calling you Tribe instantly because just on that, I got to mod you up, family. Yeah? The person said, J-Hi, let me put it on the screen because that just sums it up really, doesn't it? Because as I say, guys, how much money, power, wealth, mugging the people off do you really need? You know, you've got that, you know, tenfold. So whatever this energy, demonic stuff that they're doing to summon, and then, as I say, use Elon Musk with his Neuralink, and then people jacking in, and then of course the ghost in the shell, and then your shell, the vessel, right? So what ghost are you going to be having in your shell? That's what I'm saying to you. LHC in Switzerland, Large Hadron Collider, definitely doing some portal activities, and also they're a big part of the World Wide Web if you haven't done your homework. Ugh. I mean, it's just brutal what they're doing. And then they will, as I say, put Elon Musk in Iron Man. That's just to like have your mind ready for when he starts doing stuff in later years. Oh, them times he forgot he was in the film, but they've prepped your mind. You see how they do it? And then you can even find Elon. Literally, I can quote him. You can find him. Oh yeah, we're summoning demons. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cheers, Elon. Thanks. Yeah. You know, fuck me. And then think about it. If they, when they were like what they did the other day, they can lock off the tills, right? You can't go and get your food, or if they turn off the power. How about now autonomous driving? Because you know they can start your car up already. That was something they could do from a long time. I remember watching that in the films. I'm sure I was even in the car with somebody one time. Yeah, they can start your car. So if they want to write your car off with you in the car, then you're dead, motherfucker. Oh yeah, the car just malfunctioned. Oh, none the wiser. A budding star. Everybody's really crying their eyes out today. He was just about to make, you know, the next fucking Star Wars film. You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. You're none the wiser. You know, you had that stuff with Elon. Remember Elon DeGeneres? Remember the black guy? If you haven't seen that, I'm going to put that on the community wall post. If you haven't seen that, let me mod up this person as well. Shout out to Jay Heighten. Heighten your senses, right? Yeah, for real. It's what these motherfuckers need to do. They are desensitized. I'm not numb to the madness. What was I just about to say? And I was talking about the autonomous cars and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, wow, it is just crazy. What did I just say? Can you put it in the chat? What was the last thing I said? Oh, babe, it was something I was just about to say. But yeah, man, this is wild, man. And think how easy it's done. Just like they gave you the remix RoboCop, right? How they did that. Oh yeah, man, we're doing it for the people. Remember how they did it? And then obviously, you know, Alex Murphy gets it and all of that. They could have did that film so much better, man. It's a shame how they done that. How they did my boy Robo, man. What the fuck was that about? That was trash. That was so trash. Oh man, that was trash. But yeah, just think about that. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Ellen DeGeneres. So, bam. Remember Shim Lim, the magic guy, the Chinese guy called Shim Lim? Before, what was his name? The black guy, the host, Stephen Twitch Boss, because he was a dancer. His name was Twitch, right? Yeah, that's what it was. Stephen Twitch Boss. So a few years, I documented it. I said, wow. And they did it at Black History Month, right? They had Shim Lim. Yeah, he was on America's Got Talent, X Factor or whatever, maybe even a couple of times. I don't know if he went on Penn and Teller, maybe. But anyway, Shimlim, well known, right? And if you haven't seen it, and I've documented it, you can find the playlist right now. As I said, I'm going to put a community wall post today after the stream in about half an hour. Then he asks him for a random number. Remember, this is in Black History Month. He gets the guy, Stephen Twitch Boss, he writes down 213. I'm watching it and I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. We're in Black History Month. Racism, Black Panthers, Black History Month, nigger, 213, death equals 213. Then, 2-3 years later, I'm following up with a video for Stephen Twitch Boss. And then how it all factors in, you know, with the stuff around, you know, with when it happened. And then, of course, it comes to my mind, oh my God. Then I think I did like an after video, I said, oh my God. And then boom, 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 remembering, you know, do you remember the fucking magic trick? And all the shit I had from all the people coming to that video, which you will see. Yeah. All the bullshit people. Oh, you better go and take your meds. But you know, like that type of talk. Yeah. And it goes to show that cookie cutter bullshit thinking, how they've molded the minds. You mean to tell me out of a bazillion people this community have reached out to, not one of them, maybe one, that I can't remember right now, but maybe one. But think about it. Not one of them have said, well, do you know what? I came a few years ago and I said, what a load of bollocks. I was, you know, cussing you off. I see what you did. We'll see what's going on now. Something happened the other day, you know, another Moscow. I said, hold on, let me look up those lot in that community again. Oh my God, boom, 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 boom. And then I was looking at something else in relation to another terrorism thing. I got a comment leave a comment. Listen, where are these people? It should be hundreds of thousands by now. We've been here 10 years, people. You gotta be fucking kidding me. So, yes, thank you to you. Much love and wholeness and balance to you and yours, yeah? You're done now. Much love. He said, thank you. So let's keep it moving, guys. As I said, we're going to get to Damilola Taylor. Huge story in the UK in 2000. It was a knifing. And remember, recently I did the Croydon situation in the UK with Eliana that happened on September 27th. And of course, knife equals 27. Not to mention the rest. And then when they buried her, it was 4 weeks, 5 days later. Knife equals 45. I mean, listen, yeah? Yeah, you think it's some joke thing? What was the 82 we had earlier? Whatever it was, bam. We've now also got terrorist attacks, equals 82. Remember, it happened on the 82nd day of the year. Moscow, 22nd of March, 2024. A couple of other numbers in there as well. Execution, 116 and 44. Remember, kill 44, kill equals 64 as well. Let's keep it moving. Next slide. Yes, Jay Snipers. Still in the building. Much love to you, man. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out. Because this is just something to behold, man. Yeah, terrorist attack 63. Oh, man. 108 as well. 72, like Jesuit order. Race, ritual 27. Racism 27. Racism equals 63, Jesuit order 63. Terrorist attack 63, again, terrorism 63. Sometimes they might give you a news, you know, about the situation, a news duration of 1 minute, 6 seconds. That's 108 again, yeah? So when you see that, again, terrorism or terrorist 108, terrorist attack 108, just so you know. So when you see those things, and again, if you haven't seen the movie They Live, and of course, The Matrix, again, They Live, they're showing you it's a frequency. And the frequency, they go to the place that, you know, it's like a cable place, and it's called Cable 54. Again, terrorism and the Jesuit Order 54. Come on. So let's keep it moving because we're almost at the end. And, you know, I've got a sexy tune that I want to get back to today. And another one that I haven't started yet. You know, when something's been in my mind, like, oh, yeah, let me. To be fair, there's about 50. There's about 50 in my mind that I ain't even started yet. And then there's probably about 20 that I have started. And then infinite ones that I know I haven't started yet or even thought about. But because I love music, you know, it's just infinite and shit. Anywho, let's keep it moving. Fucking love music so much. I'm so eclectic with music. I love indie music. If it's a rock tune that I like, I'll like it. If it's, you know what I mean? I love it all. But I don't listen to drill. I don't listen to, yeah. So there might be a one-off beat if I can find an instrumental, maybe a song might pop up, and I think, all right, let me just see what it is for whatever reason. But I don't follow it and listen to anything. So I don't listen to no gangster rap or nothing like that. Not saying you can't get a little party tune or something, or it don't even have to be a party song, but you know, an odd tune that is a fucking tune. As I say, you're allowed to exercise certain aspects of self, but then obviously because of the conditioning, there's going to be people that are going to play that life out again, get rich or die trying, you know, all that type of mentality, you know what I mean? So just always remember the monkey see, monkey do effect of the whole shebang, right? And whatever else I'm forgetting to say right now, because there was something I was supposed to say with the head, and I said just, and then I kind of segued with my words. But anyway, I've said it all before, so you know, just go through the videos, take your time, binge watch. Then we've done the documenting. All you have to do is just sit back, relax, learn and apply it, and then see for yourself. And then all the movies you watch, things that you like, and then you'll see. And then, as I say, even organically for yourself, your name's not an accident. When you're born, date duration between you and your mom, siblings, or children if you have them. Yeah, I've gone over this so many times. Oops, hold up. Next video. Right, we're on the last video. Demo the Taylor now, and then we can sign out. I might play a tune or two, but yeah, we'll see as we get there, right? So should be this one. Load up. Hey, we got decodes to show. Hold up. Hey. No, I'm joking. Shout out to Nate, dog. Yes, my selector. Liquid drum and bass, get to know. Now, straight away, I mean, are you seeing this? I mean, come on. You know, I'm not even going to point it out. At this stage, I mean, you should be well equipped with the right, you know. But again, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality to us is given each and every single day. By understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. As soon as you understand the simple code and practice, you can truly see how the powers that should be manipulate, mock, and orchestrate all that they do as they play God over you. Because as I say, we live in an organic matrix. Go and learn phi, go and learn the Fibonacci spiral or code or sequence. And then obviously how it relates to, you know, your fingers shape or the length or just everything about you, you know, how the flowers stem around the stem, you know what I mean? Once you learn it, you say, okay, flower of a life, mitosis in the womb, seed of life. It's all cymatics, right? If you know what cymatics is, if you don't know, check it out. So if I had a frequency sound or music, right? And I put sand or, you know, salt on the tile, and I'm playing some frequency going, bee, and then I'm changing frequency, or I might be playing songs. And you will see it will go into the flower of life, or it will take shape to another fucking sacred geometry shape. It's like, okay, this is fucking incredible. Wow. So again, go figure, right? So what's the time? 42 minutes past. Situation to do with black people. Hello? I mean, do I have to point that out? That should be... Because you know what? You should know what. If you don't know, hold up. Hold up. Yes! You know what time it is quickly. Yeah? Chee! It's not unusual for celebs to cover up a single eye. It's not unusual for close friends and family to die. Alright? Chee! Go on. Yeah, because it's not unusual around here. Trust me, tribe. All right, let me get to the comments quick, and then we can sign out, because there's not much on this video, so... Come on, is it going to kick me out, or... Oh my god, come on, get it together, StreamYard. It's lagging and stuttering along, like, come on. And then, what's this one? Squirrel Sniper says, and then next level try the rice. Yeah, next level. Oh my god, did you see that woman that I showed? And she was, what was she doing again? She had like, before it freezes to ice the water, she was basically getting a picture to show, how was she doing it again? Oh my god, it was incredible. That's the next level, that's the next level. Dude, you need to see this shit. I will find the video and or the link to her, online her site. It's absolutely amazing, dude. It's getting the memory. How was she getting the memory to? How was she doing it again, bro? It's incredible. As I say, water has memory, and then again, as I say, if you're made up of such and such, 70%. I mean, think about it, right? Water's memory, and then now they're just getting your system to just have all this Stockholm syndrome memory and a whole bag of bullshit. Man, these people are just, oh man, I don't know what to say anymore. Right, so Damilola Taylor, his dad died today, age 75, after life spent campaigning to end knife crime. All right. So condolences. Hold up. Condolences there. Again, his son died at age 10. I'm sure if you're at 10, you get 42 as well. Stab equals 42. We'll see if anything factors in, right? So, but as I say, there's an organic side, but, don't think that, yesterday, so for example, from Russia, the massacre is anything but scripted, and then playing God over the masses because they know the dynamics of the realm and the mechanics, the dynamics of the mechanics. You see me? So, killing of Damilola Taylor. Oh, when was Damilola Taylor's death? Come on, knife equals 27. You see? When did he die? 27th of November. Yeah. So let's keep it moving. They say he died of prostate cancer, the dad. Yeah? When was Damilola Taylor? And wasn't that the same day that we was looking at with Beslan? And I said, oh shit, am I getting confused? Remember when I said that earlier, right? Go figure. It was bang on. Because I was saying, I wonder when they got that intel. Remember the news was saying, oh yeah, they got this intel in November. I swear, if it's that date, I swear, I'd love to know. Fucking didn't get any fucking information anyway, you fucking shit cunt bastards. Fuck you. So, his dad died of prostate cancer. Quickly, note that 34 as well. The life lesson of 34, that's going to factor in. And the day that his son died, leaves 34 days of the year. It's going to factor in. Oh my God, life lesson for last year of the day on the annual. 45, 945, and 27. Cancer equals 118. The dad dies of prostate cancer. So again, son gets murdered 34, right? And he dies on a day of a life lesson of 34. But wait. Also, stab 26 with a day numerology. On the other side, you've got the 38. Stab wound and stabbing equals 38. I mean, this is incredible. And again, murder 83. Wait for the dub plate, though. Not that this isn't already a dub plate thus far, but let's keep it moving. Yeah, is this going to play? So again, Cancer 118, 118 days from the death of his son, Damilola Taylor, to the death of his dad, Richard Taylor, who dies of prostate cancer, and cancer equals 118. I mean, come on. Death also equals 118. All right, so let's keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen. Of all colors and creeds of the spectrum. Again, we've gone over Kate Middleton already earlier, so go figure on that. Also, not sure that she's the queen, but I'm sure royalty or royal equals 26 as well. Anywho, next slide, please. Thank you. No prostate cancer. 59. The only reason I'm saying that because of how it factors in with the 59th day of the year, which is Black History Month, and we know nigger and slave, 59 and all that jazz, and more. Can't bother to go into it right now, but you know, if you're not up to speed, go figure. Just go and look at all the racist entries, and you'll be up to speed. For me, oh, I don't even have to say that. Fuck it, I'm not going to bother with all of that bit. With what I was about to say. 22nd Prime 79. You know, death, murder 79. So again, we just spoke about 42, right? February equals 42. The only month that equals to 42, by the way. You know, it's not random why they said, oh yeah, we'll give them Black History Month in February. Oh, cheers and thanks. Black History Month. And then all the black people that get shamed around that time. Just look what happens around, yeah? And they do it for all colors and creeds, but just note, you know, Black History Month, you know, or you'll get Jesse, what's his name, with his fake story, Jesse Smollett. You remember that in America, that American guy? Unbelievable. You know, it's the bullshit that they do, right? So let's keep it moving. Nigger 38 as well, you know, nigger dying, with a stab room, and then a nigger dying, and then they've done the 42 on the time, and then he dies on the 83rd day of the year. Prostate cancer 85. Oh yes, it is that day. Oh, and look at that as well. Almost a perfect overlay. Damalola Taylor, which is his son, who died in 2000. His dad just died today. Look at that from prostate cancer, and you've literally got a perfect overlay. I mean, come on. Yeah? Let's keep it moving, people. So dub plates. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah? How you doing? That's what I'm asking all the naysayers and the scumbags that have come. We've tried to, you know, but we know what it is. So, you know, put your feet up, relax, do your thing in it. Now, 15 weeks and 2 days all from Damalola's birthday, right? This is the son to when his dad dies, right? Also, Blade equals 24. His birthday is on a day leaving 24 days of the year. Again, he died of a stab wound to his leg, right? 15 weeks and 2 days, right? So from the son's birthday, 2023 to 2024. Oh, his dad dies of what? And his dad's name equals what? Richard Taylor, 152, like 15 weeks and 2 days. I mean, go figure. I mean, these type of jewels and gems, you know? I mean, come on. This is incredible. Yeah, the real, you know, Trinity's Morpheus and Neo with that potentiality lies with this type of thinking. Yeah? Don't mean you have to be in the Gematria community, because there's other people that I can big up right now that I know they're on a certain thing. Shout out to Seven Boma of Inner Standing. Yeah? Go figure. Stabbed equals 17, kill equals 17, drop the 0, 107 days. Alternative span. Yeah. So again, what are the odds? And as I say, you're not here by accident. When you die, it's not by accident. There is an organic side. So, you know, and I've proved that. I've shown all layers of as best as I can. So I leave no stone unturned. I do as best as I can, you know. So let's keep it moving, man. Stabbed 26 as well. And this year, his son's got a life lesson of 27, if you caught it. Knife 27. Killing 38, knifing 38. Remember the son, when it happened, leaves 38 days of the year. Knifing 38, stab wound, stabbing 38. Killing 38. Oh, and the 52nd Prime 259. So his full name, Damalola Aliuafemi Taylor, 239. Stabbing and stab wound, 52. 52nd Prime, 239. So again, once you understand the code of the cosmos, and then alongside with these bastards, aka Society of Jesus, otherwise known as the Jesuit order, well then they can't pull the wool over your eyes and give you all this bollocks. Again, we over here forecast the Queen's death. Just the other day, Manchester United, before they kicked the ball with Liverpool, that was forecast who was going to win, Liverpool, you know. The whole thing is fucking rigged and scripted. They're taking us for fucking mugs and cunts. Excuse my language. Pardon my French. My name is actually French, by the way. My real name. I have said it before, so, you know, keep watching the videos. Maybe you will learn it. So 95, right? His full name. Sure, we had another 95 before with something, but I didn't point it out. So not the 85 and the 95. We just had the 124 and the date duration. So the 95 and the 85. Hold up. Leg wound 34. I've been waiting to say that as well. Oh, killing 115, 38, and whatever else I said before. But look. So he gets killed, what, on the day leaving 34 days, was it? And then the dad dies on a day of a life lesson of 34. I mean, come on, and his son died via a leg wound? You gotta be fucking kidding me. So there's the 34 on the day that his dad died. Life lesson, very important. Just like when you're born, the life lesson, yeah? Where the sun and the moon are and all that shit, and the zodiac. On the day leaving, 34 days. So leg wound 34, murder 34. Let's keep it moving. Should be at the end now. Can't be asked to play any tunes. We'll do it enough times anyway, so go through the videos. And yeah. I mean, you cannot make up this shit. Yeah, murder by numbers. He says it blows his mind, you know? It blows my mind every time, man. It's amazing. Trust me. The organic nature, and then just understanding, okay, you know, what they're doing. And as I always say, in the Bible, it says, let's go down and confuse them with language. The old name for God in Hebrew is tetragrammaton, key part grammar. Their common belief is God speaks the word into existence over numbered days. Think about that. Hegelian dialect, problem, reaction, solution, what they like to do all the time, right? Think about what I'm saying to you. Dialect language, the old name for God in Hebrew is tetragrammaton. Key part within that name is grammar. Come on. So wholeness spread, nothing like hashtag, don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. And I'll catch you on the rebound. Maybe.